Hi, I'm Joyce McIntosh. I questioned whether I want to share a video about our church's open and affirming process and about my journey with the church at a time when there are so many crises happening, at a time when I feel like it's more important to focus on anti-racism, on staying healthy, on not dying. There's so much going on. But then I thought about what being truly open and affirming means. And it means being the welcome. It means being the welcome the way Jesus did, not just talking about it, but really doing it. And so I decided I do want to talk about this topic today. I was thinking about the fact that Jesus didn't say, oh man, it sucks that you can't walk or can't see, or that you need help, dealing with your oppressor, or that you can't feed your family and this group of people. He took action. And the disciples didn't say, we'd rather stay and fish in this lake because, it's working out well for us here. They took action. They followed Jesus' path and they walked the walk and they carried his word on after he died. And we're called to take action on behalf of everyone. So one of my first days in my home here, my neighbors Chris Ayers and Nancy Garber walked by and they met me and my wife and my two sons. We're gay, hence the word wife, and we're part of an immediate and extended biracial family. And before leaving, they each informed me that their church would welcome our family. They are great disciples and great advocates for our church. I've seen that more and more over the past 6 years. And I'm thankful for both of them and that they're part of this vibrant and welcoming community, and that they shared that with me and my family so we could become part of it too. In fact, I came home later that day and my very religiously skeptical sister-in-law said, some lady dropped by religious pamphlets. And sure enough, there was some information about our church, which made me even more interested in attending. So shout out to Chris, thank you. So, what else do I want to talk about? When my congregational church in Lansing, Michigan went through the open and affirming process, I came in at the tail end of it. And by that, I mean, I literally visited for the first time on the day they were taking a vote to become open and affirming. It wasn't a unanimous vote. It wasn't a simple vote. And it was sometimes, a little bit of a bumpy conversation and process. But I was so thankful that it passed. And it was a grace-filled process. And it was the first church I became a member of. I was 30 years old, and the congregational church has become a wonderful home. And when I visit any church over the past 30 years, I talk to the pastor, I interview the pastor, I share my theology, I share my view of Jesus' radical welcome, and then I say, okay, what is your theology? What do you preach? What do you believe the Bible says about gay people? What do you say when you're talking to your parishioners and your friends about gay people and about Jesus? And I've been out since 4th grade, and I've been able to articulate since I was in college the fact that I won't join a church or become part of a congregation where I couldn't be a pastor or get married there because I'm gay. I am so thankful that our church is starting this conversation. There's a song by the contemporary Christian group Mercy Me called I Can Only Imagine. And the song is about this person imagining when they get to heaven and they get to meet Jesus and what it will be like. But I am thankful that I am here and I'm alive. And for me, when I hear that song, sometimes I think I can only imagine. I can only imagine what it would be like to be a kid and then a teen and then a young person in a church family where I'm fully welcomed for who I fully am. And I am thankful that I'm at a church where we're going to have that conversation. And I hope that me and my LGBTQ brothers and sisters will have futures where we don't have to imagine that radical welcome. We can be part of it. So I look forward to walking this journey with you. I look forward to talking, but then I look forward to not just talking the talk, but walking the walk, because that's when we see, that's where we really see a difference. Thank you. Talk to you soon.